Treats, this is All the Sticks, and welcome to another Dear YouTuber. I don't usually do these kinds of Dear YouTubers, or these two kind of YouTubers, but I actually have to give them more credit than I usually do. Um, because they do a lot. They do a lot for the community still, even if they aren't completely recognized for it, and especially not recognized in a film standpoint. I had actually thought about doing my channel like this, but I really liked the way that um, doing the vlogs, how I was able to talk with other people and actually be able to converse in this way, and that's what I want to make your YouTubers to be about, instead of just like a slideshow of the YouTuber or some gameplays that the YouTuber has done. And that was like the whole point of me doing your YouTubers, giving those who have a different method, giving them their props. So I decided to do this one because he's one of the ones that are part of that group, and I believe that he should get credit for it, and uh, be for other people to recognize how amazing they are. So without further ado, dear Ohmwrecker. Now, you're one of the more spontaneous, I guess would be the better word, because you see a lot of the YouTubers that don't have themselves viewed as, they're usually some of them are more reserved, but you on the other hand, you're in a completely different spectrum, because you're actually, um, because you're conversing with your other YouTuber friends, but you're also doing your own thing and having your own personality. And I had made a joke with some drawings a while ago, and you actually like one of my the picture that I did for it, because I was laughing so hard about it, because it was apparent. I described it as apparently the two sexiest YouTubers out there. The first one was Cry, and the second one was you. And all I had was like what a lot of people do is they have like their face and like just random color eyes and brown hair, because that's the most basic color. And and for the bottom, I did the Ohm symbol like of a bandana, because that's what like sometimes usually fan artists do for you, is they don't reveal your full face. And all I did was write down next to it is "get wrecked," REKT, yeah, which is how it's kind of sort of spelled in the realm of the interwebs. And it made me so like ecstatic when you actually liked it. Like, oh my gosh, he actually saw it, and he saw me kind of spam his name, or not plug his name, and I thought it was so funny when I did that, and getting that kind of recognition from a YouTuber that I admire is huge. And he's like still somebody that I want to game with, and I would like to well, in this case I wouldn't actually be able to approach, but actually just talk with them on a like kind of not, oh, it sounds so horrible when I want to say business level, but and I would still like to talk to you on a personal level, but it seems to be like one of those situations where we would have good chemistry on um, challenging each other and having that little type of um, oh gosh, competitism. I want to say that's what it is. Competitiveness. There we go. That we'd have like mashing up together and um, joking, getting like fake angry or real angry, but just like laughing it off at the end of it. And that's how I see that relationship going for like if doing a collab. But I do have a way to go before I actually get to that point, and I don't mind, because it's still me learning the process. But I want to get to that level where I can say, yeah, I think I can handle it. I think I can actually do what I want to do, like on that level. Um, Especially with the multiplayers, which is what I really want to do, and I had so much fun doing. I have so much fun doing the multiplayers, but I have no way to actually record them, so it makes me sad that I can't actually continue to record them like I really want to. But the way that you do it is one of the more funny things because you have such a diverse not background because you're all part of your own channels, but for your main channels, it kind of like the backup group, you're part of the crew, and it's something I love watching. I love watching the depth. I love watching where everybody gets their chance to be, aka the bad guy or the survivor or anything like that, where each person has their ability to have that role, and how each person plays that role is different and legitimately awesome. So I can't sing that praise enough. But it would still be amazing, and knowing that you're on that level where you can converse with your where you can kind of converse with your fan base, and you can recognize like just derpy drawings. And that drawing that I had made was just a rough sketch, and I never went out into do the full one, even though I was like really very impressed. Like, oh, I should do this. It'd be really fun. It'd be funny to have that picture to be more detailed, even though there's not much detail to be added to it, except for some sharks and probably a better omega symbol and some other stuff like that. But it's cool to get that interaction, and me being able to have that small little bit of interaction was pretty awesome, and I really appreciated it. And having that, I know a lot of people have their different reasons for not showing their face or only having their voice. Like me, I like doing the voice acting. That's why a lot of the games I play have the voice acting. I would be happy just doing voice acting for the channel and playing games like that and doing the voice acting for that. But I also really like talking with you guys. It's really fun to talk with you guys, and getting that kind of inside or outside in kind of look. It's a good look for me to have, and it's something that I've always appreciated. So I did want to have that like mixed bag, and maybe one day I will have gameplays where I have my face revealed, but I can still like contort my face right now to how I want it to make the voice sound like the way I want it to, or to do something like that. Because sometimes you need to smush your face to make a voice, or to like how I do it. It might not be like noticeable, but when I'm voice acting for a game or something, I try and feel the emotion for that person. Like in Presentable Liberty, I gave each person a voice, and I gave each person a personality. Like Sal was my awesome best friend. I talked to him as if he were my best friend. He was very worried about his friend, and wanting him to be safe, and wanting to come home to release him. And then you had Charlotte. Charlotte was so worried. She wanted to make sure you were safe. She wanted to she wanted to make sure that you guys survived together. But in the end, she just couldn't do it. It was so overwhelming for you and her to be the only healthy people. And doing those voices, it's so much fun. And like in this limelight, I'm just doing basic voices, but I want to expand my skills to do better. And for you, it's kind of inspiring me because you're still doing things like the Oculus. You're still doing things like all of the multiplayer games that you do. You're still doing the single player games that you do, which not very often, but it still happens. But I'm seeing all of that, and I'm always floored because I'm loving every single moment of it, even though I can't see your face. Like it has that kind of weird reaction where I can see everything on the screen, but and it's really cool. It's really cool, and I have to appreciate you for it. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for it, and thank you for everything you've done for me. Like even just that small appreciation is like, oh yeah, I can definitely do this. Just that small appreciation that you gave to me so long ago, that you you liked it, and I was like, oh my gosh, he liked it. He saw it, and it's awesome, and I'm happy for it. So I just have to thank you for that, and thank you for everything that you do, and that inspiration that you give me is pretty awesome. So thank you. Well, that's it for this, I guess. So if I can think of anything else, it would be something that I would definitely tell you and let you know. But otherwise, I would love to game with you even just for testing, not even recording, just to see how the chemistry would match for that, and just having fun. So let me know. You know how to contact. But thank you and have a good one. I guess from all of the sticks. That was kind of funny. I know I went onto my little voice acting tangent, but I really like voice acting. I really like doing all of the other stuff for it, and it's really fun. And I guess I needed to get that out and let you guys know that voice acting is not going to stop. You guys can say you hate it so much. You guys can say every single bad thing about it, but it's not going to change me wanting to do it. Because I know a lot of those people who have that one-sided look to it, where you can't see their face. That's really I have to give them props because they get so much hate. Like, we want to see your face, we want to see your reactions. You're not giving us the best reactions. But I think it's like amazing that you do that, or else you'd be hounded, or you could be there could be other things that could happen because of it. You could be adored, or you could be hated, or for any other reason like that. And that you keep to that pattern of not showing your face. It's very impressive, and I like that. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to subscribe and see even more. Push the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, requests, anything of that matter, put them down in the comment section below the description. I will do my best to read them all and to respond to them in kind. Have the best day that you want to have, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye!